Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to another episode of Pan the Organizer. So today's a special day because I'm revealing my $20,000 home stereo hi-fi setup, complete with some floor-standing three-way speakers, a custom audio rack, a network player, CD player, a very powerful and high-quality integrated amplifier, some upgraded speaker cables and power cables, even wall receptacles, and an insane leather home theater chair to listen to my music. So you're going to discover every component with me. I'm going to give you the grand tour. So without further ado, stay tuned. Let's go ahead and start the show. So hey guys, I'm Pan. Welcome to the show. I hope you're having a good day. So as I said, today is a very special day because I'm revealing my $20,000 home stereo hi-fi setup. So essentially, yes, it's 20,000 US dollars, which equates to roughly 25,000 Canadian dollars or 17,000 euros if you live in Europe. So essentially, well, we're going to go over every one of these components one by one. I'm going to show you each and every one and tell you a bit about them. So I first want to start by saying that the components that I chose were according to my own music tastes and personal listening preferences. And of course, for your budget, well, you might choose different components because every person has different tastes when it comes to listening to music. Also, to make it simple for you guys, I'll make sure to include the links to all the products that I'm talking about today in the description down below for you guys to check them out. But essentially, well, I love music, so I'm an audiophile, but I also like home theater, so I'm a videophile, so I like to combine both passions. Maybe you've seen my home theater setup tour. If not, you can click the link up here. I'll also leave the link to the video under the description. But essentially, it's a full custom home theater setup with a 100-inch screen, a projector, and also some motorized seats, and a 7.1 speaker setup. I also have a pair of KEF LS50W wireless speakers, so those are pretty crazy. Future review to come shortly on my channel. I also have a pair of AudioQuest Nighthawk headphones when I want to listen to music on the go. And finally, in my YouTube studio, well, I have some studio monitors and a USB audio interface. So essentially, as you can see, I love some high quality components. I love audio and I love video. So let's talk about my hi-fi setup today, and let's start with the speakers. All right, so my speakers are the new Focal Aria 948. So this is the top of the range of the Aria series at Focal. Focal is a French manufacturer, and they build, engineer, and design all of their speakers in-house, and they're one of the only audio companies that do that for their speakers. So essentially, it's a floor-standing speaker, and it's a three-way design. So we get a 1-inch inverted dome tweeter that's made of a mix of aluminum and magnesium. We then get a 6.5-inch mid-range driver, and we get two 8.25-inch mid-bass drivers. So lots of powerful bass. So the drivers are made out of flax, which is an organic material, and they're enclosed between thin layers of glass fibers. So essentially, you get a more natural sound, you get a more enhanced and rich mid-range, and you also get some tight and controlled bass, which was very important for me. Talking about bass, these drivers go all the way down to 37 Hertz, so they're very powerful yet very tight. And they're suitable for any type of music, so these speakers sound great regardless of your music choices. The sensitivity is rated at 92.5 decibels, and the nominal impedance is 8 ohms, so these speakers are quite easy to drive. The recommended power is anywhere from 50 watts to 350 watts to feed these bad boys. The build quality is second to none, so these are made out of very thick MDF construction. There's a solid aluminum alloy base. The finish is also gorgeous, so the front is in a textured leather. You get different wood veneers that you can select on the sides, and up top you have glass, so different materials and textures, and it leads to a gorgeous design, but more importantly, these sound absolutely amazing. Now, powering my system is the brand new Macintosh Mac 7200 series integrated amplifier. Actually, I should call it an integrated receiver because it has a high quality built-in AM/FM tuner. Now, this produces gobs of clean power. Essentially, it's 200 watts per channel, and that's regardless of speaker impedance. So whether they be 4, 6, or 8 ohms, this baby will pump out 200 watts per channel. Now, there are also 14 inputs, so you can basically connect any device you want to it. So you can connect anything through digital, coaxial, USB, and even optical. Another great thing is that it has a very high quality 8-channel 32-bit DAC that's included inside their new DA1 module, or digital audio module. And this thing is future proof because you can remove the module and replace it with a new one if, for example, there are new audio codecs that come down the line. You also get the timeless and classic Macintosh appearance, so meaning that you get the blue watt meters, you get the illuminated Macintosh logo, you also get control knobs for your volume and your inputs, you get aluminum end caps, and you also get this nice looking black glass, so a classic yet still very modern design. Macintosh are known for producing some of the highest quality and warmest sounding amps on the market, and the Mac 7200 is no exception. So on the next shelf, I have the Cambridge Audio CXC. It's a dedicated CD transport, so no DAC inside there. It's exclusively a CD transport for the days where I want to listen to my music on CDs. So on the top shelf, I have the Cambridge Audio CXN. Now this is a music streamer, and it allows you to connect any type of digital music that you have either on your mobile devices, so your tablets or your mobile phones, and also from your computers if you have a NAS drive connected to them, so anything on your local area network. So the Cambridge Audio CXN has dual Wolfson 24-bit DACs, so it can pretty much decode anything that you throw at it and output some very clean music. You can connect pretty much anything, so Spotify Connect, Tidal, Apple AirPlay, Bluetooth with aptX, and a bunch of different inputs in the back. So USB inputs, coax, and optical inputs. You get internet radio, and you can also connect your NAS drive if you have one on your network, so you can stream your music from your computer as well. Next, we move on to another key component of the setup, and that's the custom audio rack. Now, this audio rack is called the Eclipse, and it's made by Sound Momentum, which is a Canadian company, and they ship their products anywhere to Canada, United States, and around the world, so make sure you check them out. But essentially, this is a very high quality construction. Lots of engineering went behind this. The owner of Sound Momentum spent over a year in designing and engineering this product and listening through hundreds and hundreds of hours of different styles of music to make sure that he selected the right components. So the build quality is exceptional. So I have 3 shelves. Each shelf is with solid maple that's over 1 inch thick. We get solid aluminum posts, so these are very thick. Essentially, the shelves are 18 inches deep by 24 inches wide, but you can have custom orders as well. My shelves are finished in a black opaque lacquer, so it has this kind of a matte finish, very modern design. In the bottom, so on the bottom part of the feet, are some decoupling mechanisms. So they decouple the unit from the floor, and that way it prevents the energy from the floor to arrive back into your unit. And these are made out of stainless steel, so the coupling and decoupling feet are made out of stainless steel. And essentially, well, this unit is made to control the vibrational energy, so that way your components won't be affected by the vibrational energy that's emitted in the air, through the floor, or by your components. So in a system, you want to make sure that you control the vibrations, so that way your components are not affected and they can output the cleanest and clearest sound possible. This also has a strong mechanical ground for the audio rack to eliminate its own vibration. So the audio benefits that I noticed by using this high quality custom audio rack compared to other racks that I had for my previous setups were a more articulated bass, so better and more controlled bass. I also got a much clearer mid-range and also more natural and more softer higher frequencies. So overall, this is a very important and key component to my setup. So Sound Momentum, this is the Eclipse audio rack, and again, I'll make sure to include the link in the description down below for you guys to check it out, but it's a very nice piece of engineering, and not only does it give me a vibrational control of my components and the rack, but it also looks beautiful in my setup. Now on my back wall, you'll notice that I have a big acoustic panel. This is essentially a diffuser, and it's made by a company called Acoustic. So it's a very high quality and very nice looking diffuser, and that way I don't get any sound that's reflecting in the back here, and I get the cleanest sound possible arriving to my ears on my chair. Having a high quality signal is also very important. So I got some Nordust Blue Heaven speaker cables, which are very high quality cables. I also got some Nordust power cables. So up here I have the Blue Heaven, that's the blue one, and I have 2 of them to go to my sources, so for the CD player and the network player. And the red one is the Nordust Red Dawn, and that feeds my integrated amplifier from Macintosh. So essentially, they're silver and oxygen-free copper-plated wires, so some very high-quality speaker cables and also power cables. And another upgrade is the Furutech AC receptacle or wall outlets to make sure I get the cleanest possible electricity and removing any electrical noise that comes out of the outlet, so that way you're minimizing your noise floor and you're getting a much higher quality signal that comes out of your speakers. And last but not least, I got an amazing home theater chair for my music setup, so that way I can sit back, recline, and enjoy my music. Now, this is a chair from Valencia Theater Seating, and it's called the Tuscany. It's their highest end model, and I reviewed it in a recent video, which you can click up here. So essentially, this is made out of 11,000 grain, highest quality Napa leather. It's fully motorized, so you get a motorized headrest, you get a pneumatic lumbar support, so you can adjust, and they're very smooth and very quiet motors, so it fully reclines. You get USB chargers integrated in the dual cup holders here. You get some nice storage in the armrest, so this is some hidden storage. It's very, very comfortable. As you can tell, it's diamond quilted leather. The whole unit is so comfortable that I often fall asleep while listening to my music, and I just enjoy it that much more. You can activate the awesome LED ambient lighting, so it's a blue tone. It gives a nice glow when I'm listening to music at night, or it's easier to find my chair. The cup holders are also illuminated inside, so you can put your favorite drink in there and just sit back, relax, and enjoy your music. So there you have it, guys, my $20,000 hi-fi stereo setup. I hope you enjoyed the video. Again, I'll make sure to include the links to all the components in the description down below for you guys to check them out. If you enjoyed my video and want to see more electronics reviews, make sure to check more videos out on my channel. Also, show me your support if you liked the video by hitting the thumbs up button. Drop a comment in the section down below to let me know what kind of stereo setup you guys have if you have some at home. And guys, I thank you for watching. Again, thanks for being there. And like I say in all my videos, make sure you keep it tight, you keep it clean, and I'll see you guys on the next one.